how Denver has really mild winters and it has a very quick snow melt. So this is something that a lot of people aren't aware of, especially viewers like yourselves that are moving from out of state that reach out to me. They start asking me just about, where's the best place to live in Denver if we really just don't want to be dealing with snow all the time. And unfortunately Denver, we're in Colorado, so you are going to get a fair amount of snow in Denver. But what I wanted to share with you guys on this point specifically is that it melts so much faster than other places in the country, like the Midwest. Usually within 24 to 48 hours, the majority of that snow you're going to get in Denver is going to melt, especially in the springtime. Yes, December, January, it might stick around a bit longer, but even in those months, since we do have so much sunshine, those 300 days that I mentioned at the first point, the fact that we have so much sunshine, it does really help melt much quicker than other places that you might be coming from, where it sticks around for months at a time. Another thing that I'll also share, a little tip specific to homes and what you should be considering when maybe buying a home in Denver is, and it sounds funny, but it's what direction the driveway is facing. And this is something that I think a lot of people aren't aware of, and they learn very quickly how important this can be just from a convenience and quality of life standpoint. So when you have a driveway, you always, if possible, want to make sure that it's a south-facing driveway. If it's a north-facing driveway, that's really the direction you want to avoid the most if possible. And that's because if it's a north-facing driveway, it's going to have the most minimal amount of sun exposure. If it's a south-facing driveway, you're going to get the most sun exposure. So this, maybe 6-inch snowfall that you'll get in January, if it lands on a north-facing driveway and you don't get out there first thing in the morning and shovel before maybe your car gets pulled out of the driveway, or maybe your kids walk on the driveway to catch the bus, whatever it may be, it just becomes that much harder to eventually get that snow off of the driveway and avoid just bunches of ice chunks, and it can just become a huge headache. And I'm speaking about this from experience. So just a good little quick locals tip when you're looking at homes and you start to walk up and do some showings and you're walking up the front of the house to go in and see the home, make a little extra effort to just think, hey, what direction is this driveway facing? I promise you, you'll be glad you did.